Okay. Nice building, eh? 2,000 years old, built by King Herod. It is the sister of the Temple Mount. It came actually beforehand. This building is meant to be a mausoleum, a sarcophagus, a tomb monument. Have you seen anything like that, like a tomb monument anywhere in America? Big monument, a big somebody, some general, some president, something. Well, you've been to Washington, haven't you? Washington, D.C., they have the Washington Memorial, Lincoln Memorial, Washington Monument, right? Well, this is bigger than those. And the difference is that when you go, let's say, to Mount Rushmore, that's the mountain of men. There's 4 men there, okay? Here, it's mamas and papas. Now, that's very important. So I don't call it Tomb of the Patriarchs and Matriarchs. Sometimes people say to me, Yishai, you're very liberal, and that's why you're talking like that. I say, no, I'm conservative. I'm talking about family values. Okay, today you might be told that you can make a family with just men. So you don't work that way, right? So we know that. So this place symbolizes the mothers and the fathers, the founders of the Jewish peoplehood and the first followers of God. Abraham discovered the path to God. He searched for it. It wasn't that just God zapped him with knowledge. He searched God. He thought about it. He thought about what created what. He came to the conclusion that there must be a God, and he sought him. And then God revealed himself because he, as it were, met him halfway. Personally, if you ask me, people say to me all the time, who are these folks that are coming here today? Are they what? What are they? Evangelical, this, that? I say to them, they're Abrahamic. They're following the path of Abraham. And I recently even found, it's on this week's podcast, I found that Rabbi Mordechai Eliyahu, a chief rabbi of Israel and a Kabbalist, a mystic, said that Abraham had his first religion wasn't called Judaism, it was called the House of Abraham. And he went around talking to people and bringing them close to the House of Abraham. When we come here today, that's what we're really connecting with. You know, and that connects us with our American and even with the Arabs. Abraham brings us together. We even have a song you guys sing, right? Father Abraham, right? That's what brings us together. We came today to Father Abraham. Abraham was buried here with his wife Sarah. Then Isaac and Rebekah. Then Jacob was dying in Egypt, and he said, don't bury me in Egypt. Bring me to Hebron. Bring me to the tomb of the fathers and mothers. And so he came here. Looks like it. Sneeze? No sneeze? Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Got it out. And so that was Abraham until Jacob. That finishes off the book of Genesis. Then afterwards, in the book of Numbers, badly named, by the way, incorrectly named book of Numbers. It's just not correctly named. Just because there's numbers in the first portion, it's a silly name. It should have been called Politics in the Desert. Okay, that would have been a fair name for it. But in any case, the book of Numbers, there's the story of Caleb. And Caleb goes against all the other spies. Him and Joshua stand together, and the other spies, they give a bad report. Caleb comes to Hebron. It just says, and he came to Hebron. That's all it says, and he came to Hebron. But what it really meant is that he, after hundreds of years of Jewish exile in Egypt, came to the tomb of mothers and fathers and said to Abraham, we're back. That promise that God made you that we'll be exiled and they'll be back, that's us. That's happening right now. When you're coming back home here, when you're coming here right now, is there people here first time? Okay, when you come here, you're telling Abraham, I'm here. Been a long time away, but now my soul's coming back to touch you. I want to follow your path, the path that you discovered. That's what this place is. Later, King David is going to rule up there where we were today. And he wanted to rule here because he wanted to learn how to love all the Jews. Not an easy thing. Okay? Not easy. You can laugh. It's okay. I'll let you. It's not easy to love all the Jews. Not easy. Tough job. But the people that did it best were the forefathers and mothers. King David had to learn that. When he finished learning that, he moved to Jerusalem, made it the capital for the whole country. All right? Since then, Jews have lived here for the last 3,000 years. In the year 1267, the Mamluks came and they put up those two prayer towers, the muezzin, the minarets. They kicked the Jews out of the building. So then the Jews left town. No, they did not. They couldn't go into this building. They prayed right at the end of that ramp for 700 years. 700 years. That's a lot of years. That's a lot of years. And they prayed here in this place until such a time as the 6-Day War, when God came down with his hand, with his mighty hand, and allowed the Jews to come back home. And it's still in action. We're still fighting for it. Still fighting for it. But now we're here. We're going to go inside now. If they ask you whether you have guns, weapons, pepper spray, I don't care what the answer is no. Okay? Okay? Good, because you're not terrorists. Don't worry about it. It's all good. We're just making sure that we're not terrorists. So we're going to go right in there now, and we're going to go up the stairs. If anybody has a hard time going stairs, there's a new elevator. We can do that. Let's go up the stairs. We'll meet there. Let's do it.